How excited are you this year that you know you're playing? There's no waiver you're waiting for, all that stuff. You know you get to play.
I'm so fired up. I'm so ready to go. I mean, it's just I'm overwhelmed with just so many just positive emotions because again, like you said, that was hanging over my head. You know, this time last August, I remember just waking up, my stomach was hurting because I didn't know if I was going to be able to play. I didn't know if my waiver was going to go through, and it didn't go through. But again, everything happens for a reason, and I'm just so excited. I'm so grateful. I'm just ready to go.
I know you were very excited to come here initially, and then to have to go through that process and find out you don't get to play. How difficult was last year for you to go through? You know, you're still practicing and everything, but you don't get to play games. How difficult was that last year?
It was one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through, you know, but again, it showed me my resilience and my toughness as a man, and it showed me that I can get through anything, you know, and it also helped me to be a better teammate because I knew that I couldn't go out there and help them, but if I could give them a good look Monday through Friday, then I did my job,
Yeah.
you know, and that meant everything to me. And I just want to try to put them in the best position I could for them to be successful.
When I talked to you right before that Celebration Bowl, you were telling me about Coach Prime, the one that helped you get through a lot of your anxiety in the past. Who did you lean on last year?
I leaned on my mom, my brother. He moved to Denver, so definitely leaned on him a lot. I leaned on Coach Prime, of course, and just I had such amazing people around me that I never felt like I was going through anything alone, and that meant that really helped me to just get through it was knowing that I had such a great support set just around me, people that really loved me and cared about me, and all the fans in my comments, commenting, sending me sweet messages. That meant the world to me.
Well, and you were still around your team.
Yeah,
right?
I was.
So you have that. Those are your brothers, right? Do you feel like you got better as a player through that experience, just being on the scout team and focusing on your body and all that?
Absolutely. I mean, I got bigger, faster, stronger. I got better going against the ones every single day. Derek McClendon, like just people like that going against them every single day. They just couldn't. It made me better, you know, and they made me better. They helped me to be able to be versatile and play a bunch of positions and learn new stuff, learn new techniques, and it was a great experience for sure.
So how do you feel coming into this year? It started in the spring. You have to go through the spring ball than this. How are you feeling about your game and kind of where you're at?
Oh, extremely confident, excited. I'm just ready to go. I'm just ready to show the world and everybody that Rock is back, you know, and just show what I can do on the big stage. And I'm not going to disappoint. The offensive line, we're not going to disappoint. We're going to go out there, we're going to dominate, and we're going to have fun while we do it.
Yeah. I've heard Neely say that you're maybe the strongest guy on this team. Do you agree with that?
I say so. I mean, there's probably some close like Chidoza. BJ Green's a very strong guy as well, but I just try to get better one day at a time. You know, I don't really try to think or see too much into that. I just know, I just do what I can do and control what I can control and just try to get better for the guys next to me because I don't want to ever let them down.
Were you always like one of the strongest guys at Jackson and Louisiana and things like that, or was that something that's developed over time?
I mean, I've always had the strength for it. It's just that I think with age came confidence in like lifting those weights and doing those things. Like I remember when I squatted 675, I thought that was when I was a freshman at Louisiana all those years ago. I thought that was normal. I was like, oh, everybody can do this. And then somebody was like, no, that's not normal. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I am strong. So then after that, I was like, okay, maybe I am pretty strong. And
what do you squat now?
wherever you pull on the bar, honestly. Like, there's really, I don't know my max. They won't let me max. And I begged them to let me max, but they said, no, there's no
What's
point.
the most you've done? You know?
I don't know. I really don't. I just.
Top 7? Maybe top 700?
No, not yet. But again, I know I can. I know I could do it with my eyes closed, yeah.
The nice thing is you've only got to push a 300-pounder.
This is true. This is true. But I mean, just that's why I think squat is so much more impressive than bench press because you use your legs more to really move a man. You use your legs and your hips more than you do this. So.
Yeah. So I know you're biased because these are your teammates and all that, but give me your honest assessment of this offensive line that's been remade. You know, you get to play this year. There's transfers, and Zelinskis has got more experience, things like that. Give me your impressions of this line.
It's like night and day from last year to this year. Just the mentality, just the guys that we brought in. Khalil Benson, Hank Zelinskis, Justin Mayer, Jordan Seaton. Just we're all very like-minded guys, and we all bought into Coach Phil's coaching and his teaching style and his philosophies. And I'm excited. You know, I know, I am biased, but just the way that we work and the way that we go about our work. And then we're going against, I feel like, the best defense in the country. So how you can't help but get better against guys like B.J. Green, Dayon Hayes, Shane Coates, Levante Bentley every single day. So we're gonna go out there and do a lot of great things for sure.
Do you feel like, okay, we got to set a standard here?
We
that's
do,
not
absolutely,
here?
absolutely. And I mean, that's just what we emphasize. That's why Coach Phil's on our butts every single day. He's so tough on us, and I love the way he is on us because we have to be the new standard because there has not been a standard here. There has not been a dominant offensive line, and I don't know how long.
Yeah.
But with the guys that we have now, with our coach, we're going to make it. We are going to set the standard.
And then last thing for you, Coach Phil doesn't have a ton of coaching experience. Like, he's been an analyst, things like that. How is he doing in that regard? Like, how is, compared to other coaches you've had, how is it working with Coach Phil?
He's the best one. He's absolutely phenomenal. To me, Coach Phil, Coach Sale, Coach Looney, they're all neck and neck. I mean, yeah, he might not have the experience, but he played at the highest level of football in the NFL and was the highest paid right tackle at one point. So he knows what he's talking about. He knows his stuff. He's very smart, very intelligent, pours into us every single day, coaches us hard. And I just, again, can't wait to go out there and show that just because he doesn't have a lot of experience, we're a dominant offensive line. And it's because of him and his teaching style that we're going to be dominant.